Hi guys, so this is the First Midwest Bank debit card. I do apologize. This is a MasterCard. I don't know if you guys can tell by the little two circles, but my card is like a little banged up. I'm gonna get into a little bit later how that happened, just because I know if I was watching this video, I'd be curious. I'm just gonna let you guys know, but just getting straight into how I found out about this card. So I ended up switching to First Midwest TCF when I was in college. It's always important to have like a sturdy bank when you're in college, and this was my sturdy bank that I had when I was in school. I loved First Midwest, and I'm going to tell you guys why, but how I found out about it was I went to a school that was like in a cornfield, like a college that like you have to travel far to get to just to go to a cornfield. But the bank that we did have on campus was TCF, and I decided that I wanted to switch. And so this one was a little bit off campus, and I overheard like a couple of my friends always talk about how like they were going to go to the bank and stuff, but their bank wasn't on campus. So I asked like, oh, who do you guys bank with? And they're like, First Midwest is really nice, blah, blah, blah. So the first time I ended up going to First Midwest, it was literally just to inquire about like a checking account and stuff. And the customer service there was so nice. Like, they were so nice, and a lot of the people or the employees that were working there, they were relatively young, and some of them even might have been college students, which was really cool. But I just felt like so like warm and like welcome, and they just made me like want to open a checking account with them. So actually the day that I went to inquire about an account, I actually did end up opening up an account. And I like it too. So for anybody who is in school, whether it's high school or college, they have student accounts, which is really neat. So student accounts, I believe for First Midwest, I needed to have $20 deposit. When I went there, it's either $20 or $30, I'm not sure, but it's one of the two, and it's actually really cool. So for student accounts, they actually have a lot of different variations of things that you can do. You can open up a savings account along with your checking account, as well as they have First Midwest Online where you can manage your account online. Also too, something that I really did appreciate about this bank was that they called me like from the day that I signed up for a checking account, like they were very like consistent with like calling me to make sure like my account was okay and that I was like liking for First Midwest, and was like there anything that they can improve on. And it was just like such a convenient like just bank for me. Everybody there was so nice. I literally had no problems with any of the application process. In fact, like this is just aside from everything, but when I literally went to the bank, like the first thing that came out the woman's mouth, like the attendant's mouth, was like, oh, grab candy. And I was like, what? Candy and a checking account? But yeah, getting into how I kind of dented my card, I accidentally like dropped this card when I was like getting into my car, and I ran over it and realized that I didn't have my card. I went back to the parking lot where I went over, and yeah, my card was all messed up. But that's another thing about First Midwest Bank. So you can easily go in and get a card easy. This card just still works, so I just choose to keep it. The chip is a little messed up, so I probably should invest in a new card. Unfortunately, I don't really use this bank like that anymore because I ended up switching to a new bank when I got done with college. But I honestly would suggest I would still use this bank till this day. It's just an amazing bank. For the design of this card, it's just like this purplish, like deep burgundy-ish purple. It has like glitter, and then the outside of it is like this silver glitter, which I think is pretty cool. Rates and everything, I honestly am not sure. I know that if you do decide to get like a credit card or a loan through this bank, it's really like it's an easy process as well too.